It's just 1 minute past 8 p.m. A very warm welcome to UBC News Tonight with me, Sharon Kyomugisha, and Mugalu Muhammad on Sign Language, coming to you live from the Nile Avenue. We start off with the NRM party that has clarified on the two meetings which convened on Friday the 23rd of February 2024 at State House in Entebbe, where President Yoweri Museveni hosted the NRM Secretariat, and another one at Musa Courts in Kampala, where a section of the NRM SEC members convened. According to Emmanuel Dombo, the NRM Director of Communication, the party roadmap is still on course, contrary to what was reported by a section of media outlets. President Museveni is expected to flag off the party activities this coming Wednesday at the NRM Secretariat in Kampala if all goes as planned.
As we head towards 2026 general elections, different political players and individuals are already on track for the race. However, this has, on the other hand, caused panic and speculations among key players. The latest twist of events is the allegations that a section of NRM Central Committee members convened on Friday, 25 February 2024 at Musa Courts and, among others, quashed the party roadmap.
As NRM, there hasn't been any invitation for people who wish to express themselves or to bring names. So where would the confusion come?
However, according to the NRM head of communication, Emmanuel Dombo, although he acknowledges having been tipped about the meeting, he terms it as a consultation whose resolutions don't entirely bind.
And I'm very sure that Alhaji Moses Chigongo has already communicated to His Excellency the President and National Chairman of NRM about the decisions of that consultative meeting, and the National Chairman will respond.
As Musa Courts' so-called SEC meeting was convening, another one hosted by President Yoweri Museveni, the NRM party chairperson, was taking place at State House in Entebbe. The closed-door meeting was attended by officials from NRM Secretariat, led by Secretary General Richard Odwom.
Yesterday, the members of top management at the NRM Secretariat, together with the Office of the National Chairman in Chambogo, and other related agencies, had a meeting with His Excellency the President and National Chairman of NRM to discuss a range of issues about the National Resistance Movement Party.
NRM's Emmanuel Dombo has told UBC that as per the outcomes of the State House meeting, nothing is close to altering the party program at Plot 10 along Kyadondo Road in Kampala.
The President agreed with the roadmap as was, and he also promised that he was going to convene the National Executive Committee of the NRM so that he can brief them and they also have an input.
To put it clearly in black and white, Dombo says President Yoweri Museveni will on Wednesday, 28 February 2024, be a formal visitor at Plot 10, Kyadondo Road in Kampala.
If nothing changes, on Wednesday next week, the national chairman should come to launch the program of the update of the voters register and the launch of the roadmap, including the other activities. This activity is expected to take place at the party headquarters.
Robert Nyango, UBC News.
A section of youth leaders subscribing to the NRM party have launched a mobilization camp codenamed Yellow Youth Movement YYM, with its main target of popularizing the NRM and President Yoweri Museveni ahead of the 2026 general elections. The launch was presided over by the National Youth Chairperson, Jacob Ayeru, at the NRM Secretariat in Kampala. Onyango reports.
There has emerged another mobilization group within the NRM party, calling itself as the Yellow Youth Movement.
The YYM is an initiative of the members of the NRM Youth League to revitalize the life and the role of youth in the NRM party as we go towards 2026.
This is made up of many youth leaders across all divides within the NRM party.
Colleagues from universities, you are here. We shall mobilize everywhere for people to join the NRM party structures.
Wearing the crown of the NRM or being called the youth, the products of the NRM, it's very glittering. It's a good thing. But you must fight.
This Chaguranyi's regime, we are not inclusive. You can go there to Kamocha. For us who are not there in their things.
YYM movement has been unveiled Saturday 24th February 2024 at NRM Secretariat on Plot 10, Chadon Road in Kampala.
We want to support him. Come to the 26th. He will be in the ballot.
And I'm here because of NRM. We promise you that for Tororo come 2026, Museveni, hey!
The team is targeting tiling the crown for 2026.
It's a continuous support. This is a winning team.
That the ruling party is a party that has all the 5 elements that we need in the country.
With all other factors constant, the YYM believes 2026 is theirs to win as they rally behind their leader, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
As young people, the time has come. The time has come for us to mobilize and contribute to strengthening of these NRM structures ahead of the 2026 elections to achieve the prosperity of our nation.
I want to charge the students of the nation. You are voters in 2026. You have been voting, some of you, but all the people I lead, you are voting in 2026. As the president, as you are president, that you have willingly voted for, I tell you that come to the Yellow Youth Movement, and there is no any other candidate but Yoweri Museveni Kaguta.
Yellow Youth Movement YYM promises to pay allegiance to the party leadership, albeit amidst leadership speculations. Yellow Youth Movement will now embark on the journey of selling the candidature of President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni across the country, with many recalling his leadership abilities. Robert Onyango, UBC News.
Legislators from Madi have gone bare knuckle with their counterparts of the Acholi sub-region over fueling endless attacks and killings that have left hundreds dead since upper land conflict started. The angry legislators are calling for intervention of President Yoweri Museveni to help resolve the matter.
Upper land conflict dates back to 2002 following government's decision to turn the place into a conservation area. To date, the country has witnessed evictions and mostly tribal clashes between the Madi and Acholi communities, leading to loss of lives. During a press briefing at Parliament this week, former leader of opposition in Parliament and other legislators from Acholi sub-region threatened to shun parliamentary work to go and mobilize their communities over the matter.
To have a development agency which is on ground with less bureaucracy, with resourcing to run and work together with the district.
However, lawmakers from West Nile have lashed out at their Acholi sub-region colleagues, who they accuse of applying politics at the expense of the minority Madi community.
Let leaders stop misleading people. Tell the truth to the people, and they will follow.
And as I speak now, just last week we lost 2 people's lives and 1 person got lost, was taken by a Acholi community. Up to now, the body or the person is not got, and we are in dilemma.
Members of Parliament from Madi are now calling for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni's intervention since the Commission of Inquiry instituted to investigate the matter has allegedly done nothing.
He is the key in solving this problem. He has affirmed where Upper is. It is him to implement his declaration. That is government work. Why is government not implementing this declaration? If somebody wants to stay in Adjumani, there are peaceful processes of staying in Adjumani.
We want to appeal to government, so this matter not be sorted. As the people of Madi, if government is not helping us, let them tell us so that we shall be able to help ourselves, either in terms of defending ourselves and the property. Otherwise, we fail to understand what government is thinking about the issue of APA, the issue of Zoka, and our people are losing their life.
Lydia Chomkama and Gloria Gutabinji, UBC News.
Third Deputy Prime Minister Lukia Nakadama has applauded Mohammed the Fifth Foundation for promoting peace and stability through preaching, spirituality and security. Nakadama communicated this during the opening of the first ever Mohammed the Fourth Foundation Symposium attended by Muslim scholars from Uganda and Morocco.
African Muslim scholars from Uganda and Morocco are meeting in a two-day conference aimed at promoting peace and stability in African countries. The symposium is organized by Mohammed VI Foundation and was graced by the third Deputy Prime Minister, Rukia Isanga Nakadama, who applauded the foundation for promoting peace, stability and development in African countries.
This Mohammed Foundation is somebody who is leading all the religious sectors and to see that there is security, there is peace, not only in the Muslims but also even in other religions.
Nakadama is optimistic that the symposium will be beneficial to both the two sister countries.
As they are here in this symposium, I want to thank them that they are going to inform our people, mainly the public, about security in these religions.
On the behalf of Morocco delegates, Othman Hussein applauded the government of Uganda for the enabling environment for the symposium to take place.
Promote the rights, values of the Islamic religion, which points on openness, specific cohesion, dialogue, in order to achieve spiritual security, stability and development of African nations as a whole. The visit of this Moroccan delegation to participate in this symposium attests mainly to the fraternal and amicable and historical ties linking Morocco to this sisterly nation.
In attendance was the Mufti of Uganda, Sheikh Shaban Ramadan Mubaji.
Finding of the Interreligious Council, of which I'm the founding member, is all about that we can have different faiths, but we can also have a common action. So we look at anybody who advances security and the peace of our nations. We are seeing Muslims fighting one another. They believe in one God, but they are fighting. They need peace. They need security of their spiritual security. So here in Uganda, this symposium is adding a brick on our struggle.
The objectives of the symposium are to achieve spiritual security in African countries, pull and coordinate the efforts, and to consolidate religious and cultural relationship between the Kingdom of Morocco and Uganda. Mohammed the 16th Foundation Africa was initiated by His Majesty Mohammed the 6th, the King of Morocco, and it operates in 47 African countries. Deborah Namamonde, UBC News.
Thank you so much, Deborah Namamonde. Minister of State for ICT and National Guidance, Godfrey Kabianga, has reaffirmed government's efforts in driving the digital transformation agenda by improving on circulation of internet to facilitate end users. He was presiding over the 6th graduation ceremony of the Kisoro Best Metropolitan International University, where he launched the university's virtual campus.
To spearhead digital transformation, I take this opportunity to launch the virtual campus of Metropolitan.
The newly launched virtual campus will aid students at long distances and those with tight schedules to attend lectures virtually. This was during the 6th graduation ceremony of Metropolitan International University in Kisoro District, where 1,600 graduates were conferred with masters, degrees, diplomas, and certificates.
The degree of Master of Education of Metropolitan International University upon all those persons whose names have been read.
Minister of State for ICT and National Guidance, Godfrey Kabyanga, presided over the ceremony and promised government support in the newly launched virtual campus.
Or sometimes people abandon courses because they have relocated. You have been at Metropolitan University because you are working in Mbarara, and then they take you to Arua. You find you cannot commute even over the weekend from Arua to Mbarara or to Chisoro, and then you abandon the course. But now virtually you can study.
Kabyanga noted the need for the university to expand, thereby requesting the mayor to avail them with land if available.
Normally give land to investors through you if you can champion this. Metropolitan is a good investor, and we will have to benefit from the land because we are getting problems in acquisition of land as far as the expansion programs of the university are concerned.
That if he has public land, he should give it to this university so that they can expand. There are so many towns which have developed because of universities. And that's why I quoted one of the towns which was twinning with Kasese Municipal Council. It's called Aalborg in Denmark. It's just entirely a university, the whole city, Aalborg University. They have hostels, even all the supermarkets, business which is there is education related.
The Minister of State for Youth and Children Affairs, who doubles as the chairperson board of trustees, Nyirabashit Sitsara Mateke, implored the graduates to create their own employment other than wait on government.
Each year we have children who are passing out, who are graduating in different fields, certificates, diplomas and degrees, and all ready to hit the street to look for jobs. But the only advice I can give them is that as you go to school, and as the schools are training these students, I always encourage them that they should train them, putting into consideration that they have to think out of the box, not looking at that we shall all get white-collar jobs. That may be impossible. But out of the years that you have spent in education, what else can you do for yourself to make sure that you contribute to your family, you contribute to the community and the nation?
The board secretary, Dr. Gracia Sario, highlighted the programs to be catered by the virtual campus.
We are looking to start with programs ranging from Bachelor of Public Health, Bachelor of Health Education. We are looking at Bachelor of Business Administration, Social Work, Public Administration, among others. And we hope to start the virtual campus with an effect from the August 2024 intake.
Mary Namkose in Kisoro District.
Fred!
Osmosis.
Freddy! Fred Dollar, my boss, CEO Inojo, the general of generals, the conqueror of conquerors, the first and the final, the sky above the skies, the promised land, the terms and the conditions, the international king crocodile, the source of the
Osmosis.
the Nile.
I don't have money today.
Just take a polite loan of 200k to stock on my shop. The signs and symptoms of success. The bank commander, not the bank teller.
Why hassle for a loan when you've got MTN Momo? We're sorting it. Use the Momo app or dial *165*5# for all quick loans. Choose from the different loan options from our partners and get one that works for you. Together, we're unstoppable.
Have you packed Morvin's Harbour Jelly and Harbour Foam? Yes, we packed. It will protect your skin from skin rashes. Morvin's pack. It is a new improved Morvin's Harbour Jelly. So soft and smooth. It is a Morvin's Harbour Jelly.
Tell me, kids, the scent. Any irritations? No more rashes and irritations. Movit Harbour Jelly and Harbour Soap is rich in natural herbs for a smooth and glowing skin.
Movit all day confidence.
The government of Uganda and the Uganda Bureau of Statistics is calling upon all stakeholders such as the chief administrative officers, city mayors, resident city commissioners, city clerks, city and division councillors, wards and LC chairpersons, as well as the residents and business communities to cooperate with the UBOS field teams as we embark on advanced preparations to conduct the National Population and Housing Census on the 10th of May 2024. The census will be a 10-day exercise to obtain statistical data and information that will be used for planning and policy formulation, including information on 1. How many we are, 2. Where we are, 3. How we are living, 4. What we own, and 5. Where we access services from. The Uganda Bureau of Statistics has now started listing of households and mapping in the 11 cities of Arua, Fort Portal, Gulu, Hoima, Jinja, Lira, Mbale, Masaka, Mbarara, Soroti, and in the Greater Kampala comprising of Kampala, Wakiso, and Mukono districts. For more information, please call 0755 342 128 or 0773 342 128. This message is brought to you by the Executive Director and Census Commissioner, Uganda Bureau of Statistics. Census 2024. It matters to be counted.
Hi, my name is Dennis Masindo Nyango, former Uganda Cranes captain and goalkeeper. My kind of a tank at home is a Crest tank. I use it at the farm and at home. I recommend it for everyone.
Welcome back from that short commercial break in our business stories. Standard Chartered Uganda has launched its international banking product, offering to its clients and customers. At the launch in Kampala, General J.J. Odongs, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, encouraged financial institutions to offer services and products that encourage socio-economic growth and investment. Dennis Igor reports.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen.
The Standard Chartered Bank Uganda CEO Sanjay Rugani states that the introduction of international banking in Uganda marks a significant milestone in the bank's 112 years presence in the country.
Uganda is part of the global village, and to become part of the global village we also have to play in the global markets and become big. Ugandans want to make choices on how they manage their wealth, how they grow their personal prosperity, and certainly become part of this global village, as we said. Today, uniquely, we have launched products here which enable Ugandans to invest in UAE, Dubai, in Singapore, in Hong Kong, in India, and Jersey, which is in the United Kingdom.
Several speakers at the launch event in Kampala expressed their enthusiasm for the unprecedented value that the international banking services will deliver to its clients, empowering them to navigate the global financial landscape.
We're here today to just tell you what we're able to do for you. And I think the quickest start is you're able to open an account without having to travel to the UK or having to travel to Jersey. We are able to partner with you right from here in Uganda, connect you with your relationship manager. You can do this virtually and your account will be open. So we'll save you the journey.
But what I want to impress upon everyone here today is really take a step back and think about how you are putting your wealth to use and how you engage us to sit with you and listen very carefully to ensure that you're able to plan not just for your loved ones, but for your own future as well.
Foreign Affairs Minister General J.J. Odong, who graced the event, urged the bank to continue providing financial advice and relevant, customized products to clients and companies looking to invest or develop their businesses both in Uganda and abroad.
As a part of the government of Uganda, we shall continue to support the private sector through supportive policies that create a business-friendly environment, by also adding infrastructure investments in energy, transport, and ICT, among others.
Benefits of international banking services include recognition of clients' international status, opportunities to grow wealth internationally, and the convenience of seamless banking through features such as multi-currency account opening and global fund transfers. Dennis Igoa for UBC Business.
Ebiseera by'okuzaayo abaana mu masomero tebiteekwa kukaluubiriza n'akatono. Eno kusimba nnyiriri mpanvu keno kalippagano ka bidduka. Simanya kuzunga na banka siripsi. Kati osobola okusasula school fees z'omwana wo ate n'okola n'ebirala ntoko ku ssimu ye ey'omu ngalo. Ekikola kyangu nnyo. Nyiga bunyizi *165*8 ogoberera ebikulagiriddwa oba okozese app ya MTN Momo. Ate kati okola ki olwaleero? MTN Mobile Money Uganda Limited erungamizibwa banka enkulu ya Uganda.
As Uganda and as UBTS, we are hosting a high-level scientific blood transplant congress from the 4th to the 7th of March at Peak Resort, Munyonyo. I call upon everybody to come and attend this important congress where we shall share knowledge, expertise, and new innovations in the field of blood.
Welcome back to our last segment, which is the sports segment. And in our sports stories, Chitara moved within 2 points of table leaders, Bull after a historic win over KCCA at the MTN Omondi Stadium, Lugogo on Friday under the lights. Dennis Omedi scored the only goal in the game to give the visitors victory and move them to second place with 36 points. The game played under the lights attracted a packed crowd, and KCCA FC was the most dominant side, creating as many chances but failing to utilize them, with Mohamed Shaban and Etienne Katenga the chief culprits. The visitors had also missed one good chance in the first half when Jude Semugabi beat the goalkeeper but saw his attempts going agonizingly wide of the post. The game appeared to be headed into a goalless stalemate when Omedi capitalized on the mix-up in the host defense to stab home. First, miscommunication in between Emojong and Mustafa Mujuzi gifted the visitors possession, and Peter Magambo lost possession inside the area, with Omedi shooting past Emojong to send the travelling crowd into a frenzy in the 79th minute. KCCA remains 9th with 23 points after 18 games. The Royals will be in action again on the 27th when they host Wakiso Giants in Masindi, and the following day KCCA will clash with NEC in the Lugogo Derby.
Chitara into the back of the net. KCC 0, Chitara 1.
KCC played very well first half. They brought the game to us. I thought I knew from the start that they would bring the game to us because they wanted to score early. So we tried to deny the effectiveness of their forwards to our goal. But once we managed that first half, we knew that once we frustrated them first half, second half they will go for long balls, this and the other, to try and forge away a win. But we executed, the boys executed that very well, and just over the moon.
I mean, 2 points back.
Our target this season is best 5 positions. If we are first, second, third, fourth, fifth, target achieved.
They try to keep that ball on play. It's actually for Chitara, and that's Arthur Chigundu, and that's the final whistle.
That's all we had for you for now. Do join me later on at 10 p.m. for more news coming your way. My name is Sharon Kyomugisha with Mugalu Muhammad on Sign Language.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.